Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're willing. No pressure. Hey, let's do a random ranking today. Getting deep into the random rankings again. Gonna basically, if you're new here, gonna go to my movie collection behind me, pick out 3 movies at random, and then rank those films based on whatever criteria sort of pops up from those films. Could be nostalgia, could be craft, could be maybe you like that director, maybe you like that actor, etc., etc. So yeah, rank them from most favorite to least favorite. I'll rank them here in the video, and if you would like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. But let's get to picking some movies. Gonna pick one from right over here if I can reach. Actually, I don't think I can reach it. Oh, I'm still here. I haven't left you. One. I hope I've seen that movie, because if I haven't, I'm not sure that stretch was worth it, because my ribs hurt now. 2, and then let's make this one easy on me. Let's pick this one. So again, we got to make sure I've seen all these. If one of them I have not seen, I got to replace it with the movie that I have. Seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Okay. All right, so starting off with Mr. Brooks. This was like a thriller murder story. Wasn't there murder involved? Suspense. What I remember most about it is Dane Cook being in it, because I thought that was funny. It was silly that he was in it, because this is like kind of like, you know, he had a huge time as a stand-up comedian, and then he started like being in movies. I don't know if I liked him in anything other than Waiting, that movie about working at like a Bennigan's or something like that. Is that what it's called? Fuddruckers or something? I don't know. One of those places that has all sorts of, it's like very, I don't know, lot of decorations on the walls, that type of place. Your Applebee's used to be this way. But anyway, our Applebee's closed. We don't have one anymore. We do in like 2 towns over. 1 town over. Anyway, yeah, I just remember Dane Cook being in this and being like, huh, dipping his toe into the serious acting, huh? The dramatic stuff. He tells a very funny story. I can't remember if it was in the commentary for this, if there is commentary. Doesn't look like he does commentary for this, but maybe it was an interview. I don't know. But he tells a funny story where he basically ribbed Kevin Costner a little bit about the movie The Postman, and I always thought that was a funny story. That story was better than maybe this movie. I don't think I disliked this movie, though. It's good. Next, we have The Wolf of Wall Street. I have it on Blu-ray here. I kind of like this movie a lot. When I think of Leonardo DiCaprio and performances he should have won an Oscar for, I don't really think of The Revenant. It's like everything everything that people talk about in terms of that film is the shoot, how difficult it was to, I don't know, like, it was so cold. It was, he broke his vegetarianism when he made this. You know, they're talking about that type of stuff, and I guess that's a part of acting and everything, but I don't know. I don't know. All that's relevant, so I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I just feel like he did a better job with this. He's so funny in it, and I like the thought of Leo winning for a comedic role versus a serious role, just because, I don't know, I think we see him more as a dramatic actor, but had he won for this, it just would have been cool. And plus, I think he's really good at it, and he is very broad in it and very big in it, and I like it a lot. I used to watch this movie all the time, but I haven't watched it in probably a couple years now, but it used to be on like a lot. And I don't know why I stopped watching it. Probably because I had kids and just don't have time to watch a super long movie like this. Now, if I'm watching a movie, if I'm sitting down to watch a movie, it's usually one that I've never seen. I don't really rewatch movies. If I do, it's their background film for when I'm working. So that happens a lot because I'm always working, but you know what I mean. Anyway, Margot Robbie. I think this is the first time I saw her because I didn't really watch Pan Am, but I do remember the commercials for it. But yeah, fell in love with her here. I think we all did. All right, next we have The Internship. This movie, I like the idea of it, I like the premise, but there's some stuff that gets a little goofy in it. There's an unrated version, which I guess is what I'm watching here, and it was kind of funny because I've watched the unrated version also. But I've watched the rated and unrated, but unrated was funny. But I mean, both are funny. But I think they went a little too silly because this could have been a dramedy, a nice dramedy, but things get into silliness, and I still like it. I still, will watch this movie, but I think maybe had they gone in a little bit more into realism, I think it could have been great. Like Remembered, where here it's just a silly comedy that came out, and it's like, yeah, it's funny, but who needs it, beyond when we watch it the first time. So, how are we going to rank these? Is it like this? No. It's going to be like this. I'm going to rank them this way. The Wolf of Wall Street, #1. Love that movie. Think it's great. And then The Internship. I like it, but I think it gets a little too silly. And then Mr. Brooks. Good, but somewhat forgettable. I think I want to talk more about this. One thing that I don't like the Oscars doing is rewarding biopics for things because it's just overplayed, I guess. I don't know. But Scorsese makes biopics pretty interesting. Like this one. It's not a traditional biopic. It's like Oscar bait because it's Scorsese, but it's not Oscar bait the way we think of what Oscar bait is. And sometimes I don't like when actors win for playing a real life character, because in my mind the best is when it's written for the screen, completely original. I don't know if I actually think that's the best, but I just get a little more excited about that, I guess. And if they win, so even though I think he should have won for this, not only does he win, but like Jordan Belfort wins, which is who he's playing in this movie. So it's like it just kind of like puts this person, it sort of gives them an Oscar as well. And I always thought that was weird. I think the first time I noticed that was like Aaron Brockovich. I was like, huh, it's kind of like Aaron Brockovich has an Oscar, It's like, I don't know. A lot of times I'm not into that. Plus, I'll get into that later. But, yeah, do you see what I'm saying? Like, who's Aaron Brockovich? Why do they get an Oscar? I guess. I don't know. Everything she did with the water, I'm sure was good and all. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but I don't know. That it's just like, not only are you giving it to the actor, but you're giving it to that real human person. Not only did Daniel Day-Lewis get one, but also Abraham Lincoln got one. My Left Foot. What else did he win for? There Will Be Blood. They're an original character, adapted from a book. Oil! But still. Okay, do I need to say this one more time? This is my ranking right here. The Wolf of Wall Street, The Internship, and Mr. Brooks. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.